Hey everyone, Joel Lightcatcher here, aka the Quadcopter Coach, and I want to talk about my goggles. I broke them recently, and these are the FatShark Horizon Focals, the 2501s, the ones that did come with diversity until I broke the receiver board. And here's the problem. This is the FSV2445, and they discontinued it, and it's the only module that fits the door here. Why? Because they made something non-standard, and this would go here with the second antenna, and this would fit the goggles perfectly. Unfortunately, and this is what I hate about FatSharks, love the goggles, hate the receiver doors, because they cannot standardize the size. The third parties and even FatShark, they can't build the doors with the modules that fit every goggle. Even when the receiver modules, and this one happened here, I'm going to show you in a minute, this is the FSV2446, the new one with the OLED display, and I'm going to show you up close. They are exactly the same size. They will fit the compartment, but the door won't. Okay, let's get into it up close now. Well, these are my goggles. They're made by FatShark. They're the Focal V2s. They are sold and distributed exclusively by Horizon Hobby. Now, it comes with a receiver that I'll show you in a minute, and it fits in the compartment right there. And you'll notice that the door has two holes because it is a diversity antenna. It's the FSV2446. And you can see in the field after putting antennas on and off so much, the stress eventually just broke the board. And now the problem is with the FSV2446 is it's been discontinued. You can't get them anymore. Though I did call Horizon Hobby and they were nice enough to say, oh, they're just going to send me another one. And this is why I love Horizon Hobby. This is the new model, the SFV2446. And it's got a beautiful little OLED screen there, and you'll see it is the same size and doesn't have those dip switches that I hated on the previous model. This one is all controlled by a little button there. And it comes with this door, and it only has one antenna, but it's supposed to be better than the diversity on the old one. Problem is, the door doesn't fit. You'll see those hinges on the top. They don't match up. The door is just too big and too long. And you can see when you match them together that the pins, they just don't match up. Now the receiver does fit perfectly in there. It's exactly the same size as the original receiver. I just don't understand why FatShark can't standardize their doors or just all offer multiple doors. Here, okay, see this fits, but there's no window for the screen or the button, and certainly I don't want to mess it up. I may want to resell these goggles someday with the receiver that FatShark is sending me, so it'll be like the original again. Look at that huge gap. It's like the door that if this door is made to fit another model with a larger compartment door. Now to get it out, I like to use my smudger because it's really hard to get the board out, so I just rock it with this little anti-static smudger, and that's the easiest way that I found to get these modules out, because they're not made to come out, they're only made to go in. And we're going to try to mod this door now. We're going to try and mod this door to fit that. And I'm not really sure how we're going to do this, so I think I got to take those pins off. That was my first thought. And I'm going to try to use this dremel tool. I don't know how well I'll do with that, so let's see if we can take off that material with the rotary dremel. And I'm going to use a little blue painter's tape just to protect the plastic, because I might be a little messy here, and I certainly don't want to mess up the nice finish. Double check, you know what they say, measure twice, cut once. And we're going to go take that lip off on the top. We verified that that is the lip that needs to come off, I hope. All right, let's try that Dremel, and let's see. It's not really doing so well. It's taking some material out, but it's not doing as well as I thought it would. This is not going to work so well. I think I'm going to have to go and get out the knife. The Dremel didn't work so well, so let's try just using a knife to cut this with. And be careful. Please be more careful than I am, because, well, you'll see in a minute what could happen. Yeah, this is kind of like 20/20 hindsight. This is a voiceover recording, because I already know what's going to happen and you don't. So stay tuned. So here we are, just cutting those. Oh, gotcha! Damn. I gotcha. Don't do as I do. Do as I say. Cut away from yourself. That's the lesson of this moment. All right, we're going to take a pause while we go and clean that up. Well, we're still dealing with the bloody cut, and you know, I've also found it's hard to get the blood stains off of the cutting board. The cutting board is more than just cutting parts, cutting fingers. Well, at least I used a nice clean blade. Well, the bleeding seems to have stopped, so let's continue this. See if we can whittle it away a little bit more carefully than I did before. Just keep an eye. See? Almost. Get our goggles here. Does the bottom latch fit? And the answer is... sort of. It kind of does, but not really. It doesn't quite make it. Let's go get the module in. Line up the pins. Okay. That's in there. And if I take that, does that line up? Looks like I'm going to have to take the bottom off. Gotta cut these off now. Looks like we're gonna have hot glue heaven here. Alright, so we clipped off all the ends there. And, you know, it still is not a good fit. But that's what hot glue's for. I mean, I suppose I could... Yeah, I gotta take some of this off. This lip is in the way. I gotta trim that down a little bit because it's I can't quite get to that button yet. Why can't FatShark just make doors that fit? Let's see if this will work. If I put this on, will it hold it in? What's going to happen? It's going to want to push that out, so we're definitely going to need some hot glue there. Okay. Because that's made to protrude that much. You see, it's made to sit like that. Okay, so I guess it's hot glue time now. Is there anything else I could do here? Not really. We can push the button and let's just make sure it still powers on with everything. Get a battery. Let's make sure we got power, no problem. Yeah, that's fine. Here we go. And yeah, we can push the buttons. Okay, cool. I mean, it's going to be funny that it sticks out like that because, you know, you can see it just doesn't fit the shape of this, but it will fit. Sort of. All right. Let's go get my black foam board here. I'm going to use this. I've had this for a long time. And let's see how this could work. And yeah, I'm just making this up as I go along, honestly. And I'm going to just take this. This is just double. There we go. And let's see. Is that enough? No, that's a little bit too much, maybe. There. Yeah, I believe that's going to work. I guess you could say I bought this now. Well, I don't think Amazon's taking it back after this. You think their policy lets you take returns after modifications? Wouldn't that be interesting to find out? See, I need to get that button there. So with all that foam, I gotta still be able to... No, no, ah! No. Oh, and I forgot that too. No, problem is this. We gotta be able to settle that down, or we can't reach the button. That's the problem with that. Let's see. That's gotta be able to go deep. Oh, see, there's, we can't have the foam tape all the way there, so take that off, cut it off by the window. Let's see if we can get that, because we need the back side to settle all the way in the hole. Now, I think the problem is we got this foam is good there and there, but I don't think I could use this foam here. I'm not getting that button actuation now, so that's not going to work. Let's find out. Let's take this off now. Now I just got a little bit of foam there. I'm going to try and put some of that foam back. I want to see if I can just fill that gap up. Now, see, that's the problem right there. Right there. That's too thick. See, now it's a really hard push. All right, let's see if we take this off. That's the recording. Yeah. So why is... Okay, I see the problem right here. Got our silicone mat out, and we're going to do some gluing. I put the antenna on here to help hold it down, and I want to hold this down while I do this. Let's just try and just get a little... Why isn't that working? Oh, there we go. Okay, and I'm going to hold that down in place till it cools. There we go. Now it's holding it in place. Okay, beautiful. All right, now for the top. The top is kind of like more cosmetic. So I just want a little bit in there. Just enough for filler. Again, I'm going to hold that back in because I really need rub our finger around there just to smooth it out. Take the cobwebs off. And I think we're done here. Okay, let's connect the battery. And let's see, there it is, FatShark. And let's see, quick press. And it's scanning, look, scanning all the FatShark frequencies. And let's see how, if I could change the band. There it is, race band, A band, E band, FatShark. Yay! All right, now I gotta try this with my quad. All right, there's a chameleon, there's a battery. Let's plug it in. And let's, oh look, there's all the frequencies. Look at that. Okay, and I'm on FatShark 4. And look, we have picture. It works. Woo! And there you have it. Frankenstein mod of the Horizon FatShark Goggle V2s. It's kind of pretty, I guess, in a geeky kind of way. Hey, something else I discovered. Look at this. I can change things right from the toggle at the top, just like the V4 Attitudes. I can pick a channel, press down, and lock it in. And if I come over here, I can find the channel, and then lock it in with the top button. That is so cool. I can't wait to fly this tomorrow. So, thanks for enjoying my mod with me. We got like a new pair of goggles for $35. Woohoo! Welcome to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed yourself and learned something today. If you did, please leave a comment below. Introduce yourself, say hi, and I want you to meet someone. That's Ed. Ed's my assistant. When you click on Ed's head, you subscribe to this channel because I put out fresh quadcopter videos every week. And if you subscribe, you'll know about it. You'll be the first to know about it. Until next time, I will see you in the air.